couple of things to point out in this problem. We're asked to evaluate this expression, negative 27 to the negative 2/3. And the first thing to point out is that this minus sign is not affected by that negative 2/3. The negative 2/3 is being applied to the 27. So this is the same as negative 27 to the negative 2/3. This is not the same as negative 27 to the negative 2/3. This would be a different calculation. So first thing to notice is that we really need to find 27 to the negative 2/3. The minus sign is just going to come along for the ride here. I've got to deal with this minus sign up here, but not so much with this one out here. So let me make some room here. And I'm going to write out a few properties of exponents here that will be useful. X to the negative a is the same as 1 over x to the a, if a is a number. And x to a fraction, say b over c, this can be written as, this exponent can be written as the product b times 1 over c, like that. Or, of course, 1 over c times b. And the reason you would want to do this is so that you can split them apart. We can now write this as x to the b to the 1 over c, or x to the 1 over c to the b. And the advantage there again is I can apply one and then the other of these two pieces to get that product. All right. And which one I would use, which of these forms I would use, kind of depends on the situation that I'm in. So let's go back over here. I'll keep my minus sign out there. The exponent means that 27 to the 2/3 is in the denominator. Oops. And now I start thinking about applying the 2/3 to the 27, and I think about that as two pieces. I either square it and then take the cubed root, or I take the cubed root and then square it. Right? This is a 2 and a 1/3. 1/3 exponent would be the cubed root, and I recognize something here. 27 is 3 to the 3rd, so I think applying the cubed root is going to be the easier step. Let's see, I could write this as a 3 to the 3rd if you'd like. That would be perhaps the easier way to do this. I'm going to apply the 1/3 exponent and then square it. Idea being that this 3rd and 1/3 is 3, and this 1/3 will just simply cancel. So this is going to be a negative 1 over, again, this will just be a 3 to the 2. The 3 and the 1/3 multiply together to become 1, or just cancel. And then a 3 squared is a 9. So this expression minus 27 to the negative 2/3 is the number negative 1/9. And that's the answer to that one.